Okay. And I guess, them being local elected and I guess kind of having some name ID within their own communities, kind of, how are you getting your name out there and really campaigning right now during COVID?
It's a little bit of new school and old school. It's old school. We're going out there door to door. We're going out there to some of the neighborhoods where people tell us even then when we knock on their door, like nobody ever comes here, right? Like nobody's ever coming in here to ask me, what I think about the race or what I think about what's going on or, asking for my support. So we're doing that, which has been really successful. Like we've been getting some great traction that way. And almost everybody that we talk to wants to hear more or wants to support. The other way is we're doing it a little bit of new school because of COVID, right? We can't do as much in-person gatherings outdoor. We do them to a certain extent indoor. We don't do them at all. And depending on how the Delta variant is shaping out, we're trying to err on the side of safety because at the end of the day, we don't want this to become something that creates more harm than good. And so we're doing a lot on social. We're doing a lot on email. We're doing a lot of virtual kind of Zoom conversations like this, right? To get our name out there. And we're just kind of essentially like leveraging the networks that we have through the supporters that we're getting to get our name and our message out there. But I mean, to be honest, it is tough. It's tough during COVID.
What are some of the challenges kind of you're facing and running right now?
Yeah, I mean, the challenge is, I think there's a challenge and then there's opportunity. The challenge is what I mentioned, where it's hard to connect with people, right, in person. And all of us are just exhausted of Zoom, right? No offense. Enjoying our conversation, but I mean, you know what I mean, right? Like we're all just, okay, another Zoom call. Right. And so we've noticed that where people are there, but you can't get the same thing that you're getting that if you're in an event where you just get energized, you connect with people, right? We talk. So we're missing that for sure. I think the thing that we are benefiting from and is the idea that we're all in this pandemic together, right? So it's something that we can just naturally talk about right away. And I've just noticed, even from when I first started here in the Bay Area nearly 20 years ago, that people are just more in tune to what the problems are in the district, right, than before. Like almost like in a way, that pandemic has like drained the lagoon, right? And we're kind of seeing like what's the disparities, the inequities, the fact that a kid in San Leandro has to take 3 different buses to get to his public school because there's not a lot of investment in public infrastructure in his area, stuff like that. Like that's just becoming more and more common knowledge. And so people want to do something about it. So they're eager to help out.